Hello everyone, in front of me is a brand new 2023 Ford Bronco Outer Banks, and this vehicle is available for sale right now here at Hoffman Ford. Today I'm going to take you on a quick tour of this Bronco and show you how it's equipped, just in case you're looking for a last second Christmas gift for that Bronco enthusiast in your life. In front of me, this is a 4-door Outer Banks model 2023 Ford Bronco. Comes equipped with the LUX Package, Sasquatch Package, molded in color hardtop, and the 2.7 liter V6 EcoBoost engine. Let's take a quick look here in the front end. We have a nice gloss black grille, which comes equipped on all the Outer Banks Ford Broncos. White Bronco across the front. And then we have our signature LED headlights. Down below on the front bumper, we have fog lamps and then front-facing parking sensors, as well as 2 recovery hooks on the lower portion of the bumper. Coming around to the side with wheels and tires, this of course has that Sasquatch package, so you're going to get a nice set of 35-inch Goodyear Territory tires, and then you have 17-inch beadlock capable black painted aluminum wheels here. Really nice. In contrast with that Oxford white paint color, again, that black and white looks really nice on this Ford Bronco. You have your Outer Banks Sasquatch badging here on the fender. Body colored mirror caps, body colored door handles as well. The door handles are proximity sensors, so if you walk up to the vehicle with the key in your pocket, slip your hand in the door handle, it will unlock, or if you want to lock it, you simply tap that button. Check out the inside. We have a nice brown accent here in the interior. You have a padded armrest over here, little cargo net to store things. You have power locks over here on the door. Your light controls are over here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. And then your seats are a nice combination of brown and onyx, black onyx, so a darker, I'd say almost black, it's more of a dark gray. And then you have brown on the edges of the seat. These are powered as well. You have nice blue accent stitching all throughout the seat, and that matches with the blue accent color of the Outer Banks Ford Bronco. That brown continues all the way through the dash as well. Really nice accent. Let's take a quick look here in the inside. Over here on the steering wheel, you have all of your cruise control options. Over here on the left-hand side, you have adaptive cruise control, then your volume up and down. On the right-hand side, you have some directional arrows, and then OK, back, and then these 3 lines. All of those buttons correspond with the center screen. You have a voice command button, as well as a phone answer and hang up, and then skip forward and backward if you're playing an audio source. Over here in our gauge cluster, we have an analog speedometer on the left-hand side and a digital screen over here on the right, which takes up most of this other gauge area, if you will. The center portion of it is configurable to show your speedometer and then tachometer in a digital fashion, as well as the speed if there is a posted speed limit on the road that you're on. And then you have your gas over there on the left-hand side. You have a gear indicator on the center in the lower portion of that. Right now we're in park, of course, so that's lit up in orange. And then on the right-hand side of that screen, you have your trip computer, and as well as some different functions you can cycle between, like fuel economy. And then you have a calm screen, which will make the center portion a little bit larger. And then you have your off-road status. A lot of this is configurable, so you can change what is displayed within those options. Over here, just above our screen, we have some off-road functionality. So we have a front and rear locking differential, trail turn assist, traction off, and then our hazard button. All of those are nice soft touch rubberized buttons. We have our 12-inch Sync 4A screen. You have 360-degree camera over here, so you have a 360-degree surround view of your vehicle. There's your rear camera with your guidelines, and then if you do press this button over here on the right-hand side of your volume knob, it will display the front-facing camera if you ever want to see what is in front of you, if you're pulling up to a parking space or pulling out of a parking space. Very helpful. This also comes equipped with navigation, and then you do have we'll say the main portion of the screen over here, which will display your audio, phone, navigation, any of those functions. And then you have a widget screen over on the right-hand side. This is pretty much the same screen that is straight out of a new Ford F-150 as well. So if you have one of those, very easy to use, simple. I would say it's more intuitive, similar to a modern day smartphone as far as functionality. And then you have different widgets that will display some off-road function. You have a trip computer. If you have your phone connected or navigation running, you can have your audio source over here, navigation over here, or vice versa, depending on how you want to have it displayed. You have a push button start over here, and then a volume and tune knob, auto stop start off, turn your parking sensors off, skip forward and backward, play pause, and then there's that camera button I mentioned. Just below that, we have our HVAC controls. So you have dual zone automatic climate control. And for 23, a nice feature, they did bring back the screen on the knobs as well. So they did change suppliers for that part. That did go away for 22. It's back for 23. So if you did like that feature, it is back now. You also have a heated steering wheel, heated seats on both sides here in the front, and then fan speed toggle here in the center. It does have automatic climate control, so you can cycle between the 3 automatic modes. In the lower portion over here, we do have a wireless charging pad, as well as a USB Type-C and then Type-A port down below. There's our gear shift lever, plus and minus over here. If you do go down into manual mode, you can cycle between the gears that way. Then over here, we have our 4-wheel drive controls with our GOAT modes. So the GOAT modes is the lower portion of this dial, which is movable. And then you have a 2 high, 4 high, 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, and then 4 automatic mode. So 4 automatic will basically use the vehicle in more of an all-wheel drive fashion. So if you do live in an area with inclement weather, that weather's constantly changing, whether it be snow, rain, if you just want to leave it in that mode, you can drive on dry pavement in 4A, but not on 4 high or 4 low. So if you do want to use this vehicle in more of an all-wheel drive fashion, we're going to leave that in 4 automatic. You have 2 cup holders over here, nice little Ford emblem, and then another grab handle here for your passenger with that blue accent. Nice padded armrest. Your window controls are here in the center, as well as your mirror controls. And then there's a look at the center console. This is lockable, by the way. And let's check out the rear passenger seats. Here in the back, the seat color is exactly the same. Nice brown and onyx blue stitching. You do have a center folding armrest, and you only get this if you get leather seating, which this vehicle has. 2 cup holders back there. You have some power ports here in the back of the center console. So I have another USB Type A and Type C, and then a 110 volt, 400 watt outlet back here, as well as 2 window switches for your rear windows. Over here in the back, we have our spare tire, of course, body colored handle on the back as well, LED tail lamps. And then down below, this vehicle does not have a tow hitch, but you do have rear parking sensors and then a recovery hook on the back as well. Let's check out the back real quick. It's a good look at the room back here. 12 volt outlet back here. Since this vehicle has the LUX package, you also have the B&O sound system, so you do have that extra subwoofer back here. That is just about it for this 2023 Ford Bronco Outer Banks. If you have any questions about this vehicle, or if you'd like to stop by and take it for a test drive, give us a call at 717-657-1600. Stop by our showroom at 5200 Jonestown Road, or shop online at hoffmanford.com. Thank you.